My first guest is a lady that runs her own business and believes that lines and wrinkles don't necessarily need Botox, but simple, effective beauty treatments designed to improve our skin and circulation for the whole body. Sounds good to me. Let's welcome Louise from Aesthetica and Dan as well. Lovely to see you both. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
Monica.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Louise, tell me a little bit about your business and what you actually do.
Right, Aesthetica embraces non-surgical treatments for the face, body and hair, and basically we can transform anybody in a very short time without the surgical intervention.
I like that word, transform.
Yes.
That's it, that's got our viewers interested.
Good.
So do you think there is a big increase in plastic surgery, particularly in the young? And,
yes.
you know, do you find that a worrying trend? What's your view on that?
We do. I mean, obviously there's always going to be a very small percentage of people that do need surgery. However, there's an ever-growing amount of people that can have a non-surgical option. You've got no risk, you've got no recovery. You've literally got no anaesthetic and very, very short time frames to have treatments done in. So that the turnaround to look fantastic is just even better now than before.
I think, Dan, your role is to go out and look for alternatives. Tell me what you do.
Basically, I sell equipment to other salons who want to move into this type of market. We have a lot of people who want to branch out from just the normal beauty and want to go into the non-invasive aesthetics. And we want to make it more affordable for our customers so their end client can have treatments more affordable. I
think you've hit on the word there, affordable. I think people associate, don't they, these sort of treatments as being quite costly.
They do.
And do you think, Louise, again, we've come down on price as well as, you know, the range of... We've come down on price, it seems, but the range of treatments that are on offer has widened. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. I mean, we offer over 50 different types of treatments to suit all sorts of budgets, and we've got every technology, especially brand new latest cutting edge treatments. So that, absolutely correct, affordability is important. You've got to make sure that people on the high street can benefit from non-surgical options, and it just opens up the possibilities for an endless amount of people.
And why do you think we're so body conscious now, Louise? Why? Both men and women, actually.
Indeed, we've almost as many men come to our clinic as we do women.
Really?
Oh,
that's
yes.
interesting.
Yes. And I think it's because everybody's always wanted to look good and feel good, but especially now, especially these days, people are finding it very important to feel good on the inside. And we can offer both.
So the treatments that you offer, so just give me some examples of the treatments that you can offer.
Okay, well, we start off with our rejuvenation capsule, which is rather special.
Oh yes, now that's the capsule that I've actually been in on.
Yes.
So we've got a clip of me going into that. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, it uses a cutting edge technology called far infrared, and it heals at a cellular level, which is very important because this has never been around before. It's very, very rare to find one, and we find that we can get pain relief, for example, for up to a month by simply lying on the capsule and letting an arch gently glide over your body. It also detoxes the body, again great for well-being, from a well-being perspective, and it literally burns up to 800 calories in a 30 minutes relaxing lying down session.
800, stop you there, 800 calories, is that?
Yes, it speeds up the metabolism, so you're literally burning calories while you're lying down.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
I felt like a whole new woman.
Yes.
It's one of those things though, isn't it, that people will, there's always new gimmicks, new trends, new treatments,
of course.
But is this something you feel is going to be, it is of real benefit?
Yes, it's clinically trialled and it's a medical treatment, so it's not just a fad, it's not a body wrap, it does what it says on the tin.
Excellent. And what other things do you offer?
One of our signature treatments is fat freezing. So our brand's called Lipo Ice, and we literally can, it's comparable to surgical liposuction in the first instance, if administered correctly and the aftercare is followed. And we only ask them to drink 2 litres of water and 2,000 calories a day, and the area will reduce nicely. Little cup sits on the body, or a large cup I should say, freezes fat cells at a very safe 0-degree temperature. They go into a cell death programme and the area is sculpted without any surgical intervention.
Now, why do you think people are sceptical about these treatments?
I think that although it's now becoming sort of mainstream, unless in the last few years you researched this subject and were looking for something non-surgical, it's not something that was readily available. So word of mouth's getting out more, it's becoming on television programmes, and now people are getting to know about it a little bit more, but it's still quite unknown. So we try and get it out there as much as possible so that everybody can benefit.
And Dan, you know, we're based in the West Midlands. Presumably, do you go all across the UK? Or?
We work all up Scotland, and we even got Isle of Man, Ireland. We're worldwide basically.
Yeah.
We all deal with customers global.
And again, you're finding that people that come to you, are they businesses, are they men, women, is it a mixture?
We have a mixture. We have startups, we have businesses that have been established for 10 years, and they want more affordable equipment now because they can't compete with the smaller businesses what are buying our equipment. I mean, some of the equipment can cost 60, 70 grand a time. Comparable our machines will cost about 20 grand. So there's a big price difference. So the prices of the treatments can come down.
I mean, it's one of those areas that it's forever in any women's magazine.
Oh,
it's
yes.
on all the television programmes. But do you feel what's the way forward? Do you feel, Louise, with the treatments? Are we going to keep coming up with new innovative treatments? What do you think is going to happen?
We get asked this question a lot on both the sales side and on treatments. You're correct. Basically, every year we design or come up with a new treatment that is just an improvement on previous treatments. So for example, laser lipolysis from 4 years ago. We've now got fat freezing, which you only need one session rather than a course of 8. So it's evolving all the time, and treatments are just getting stronger every single year. So we can combine treatments, we can literally sculpt anybody's face or body, and it's just up and up.
So tell me then, Louise, what do your customers say about the treatments that you're giving them? What's their feedback like?
It's just fantastic. Every day we're having people phoning up or putting reviews on our website, telling us how pleased they are, how we're literally changing lives. They can come in for a consultation and literally be in tears, and this is a weekly basis. By the time they've left, we've transformed them. They literally go out with no makeup on, they're bubbly when they arrive, they're even happier when they leave, and it's just fantastic to be able to achieve something like that in a life.
I mean, it sounds incredible. And what about for you personally, Louise? Is that something that you like personally yourself? You're obviously very enthusiastic about it. I can see that's coming across.
I am. And to be able to, even if you can just change one person's life, you've done something. You have made a difference. And to be able to do it weekly is just an honour. I love my job. I love being able to help people, and they're very grateful for it. And that's all we can ask.
Yeah, I think it's, as I say, it's an ever-changing role, isn't it? Beauty and treatments, but it sounds like, you know, people are enjoying what you're doing,
They are.
and I think, you know, for women and men, it's something I think will continue to grow.
Yes.
And how do you see the future then? You know, for your treatments, for your business, really.
I think that not only will it be the few just Googling, trying to improve their appearance, because at the end of the day, everybody wants to look slimmer, everybody wants to look younger, everybody wants to be healthier. That's what we're giving people. That's what we enjoy, and that's what we want to do. And the upsurge in just men alone this year has increased by a good 75% in the last 12 months. So that's just going to increase rapidly over the next few years. And we've noticed that the age difference as well, rather than just women in their early 20s, we now have women 85, 86, up to 87, and men and women are sort of a huge age difference. You can tell that's where the beauty industry is heading. Aesthetic treatments is the way forward.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. We're going to have to leave it there, but thank you, Louise.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you, Dan, for having us. And as I say, there's going to be a little clip of me on this rejuvenation machine, which we're going to look at in a moment, but we're just going to take a quick break now, so come back and join us after the break.
In our opinion, it's better because you've got no downtime with a non-surgical treatment. As I say, it's usually a one-off treatment, so people's time frames are a lot shorter in treatment-wise. They also don't have any downtime, which is very important. You're talking at least a 6-month downtime with surgery. There's no risk, there's no recovery. You've got the anaesthetic risk, plus obviously surgical. So people tend to find that they prefer a non-surgical treatment to surgical for these very reasons. You can pop in, within an hour usually you can have a treatment that can be life-changing. And Aesthetica has a transformation programme, so we can either do a one-off treatment, we can do a 3-month course, a 6-month course. During this time we can literally transform people's lives. All our equipment are CE regulated, so they're actually legislated machines. They also are tested regularly. And as we manufacture them, we know them inside out. So you're coming literally to the top of the tree for a treatment. Our protocol and procedures are first class. We have DJ Sasha Brooks. We have White D. Kelly. We also have Lady Cash and Sandrea Mossy, the famous medium. So we have, just to name a few, we have quite a few, including Monica from Cuppa TV.
Welcome back to Cuppa TV. I'm now joined by boy band Exposure, who are here today. Hello, boys. Hello. Hello. So, boys, let me start. So, introduce yourselves. So, we've got Giles.
I'm Ryan.
Jake.
Jamie.
Excellent. So, guys, how did you get together? Giles, how did you all get together?
Well, basically, we were formed 9 months ago by our manager, and basically, well, I'm sure Ryan will tell you how we all met differently.
Yeah, so you all didn't know each other, is that right?
No.
So you tell us.
We kind of knew of each other. I knew Giles off of X Factor, and I knew Ryan off of Facebook because he went really big on Facebook off a song he wrote. And basically, Mum, like I wanted to get into singing because I was sick of like I was going to college to do sound engineering. It's kind of what that's what I wanted to get into, like music kind of stuff.
So you were always interested in music then?
Yeah, I love it so much.
And then you met Ryan?
Yeah, I walked by him in Glasgow and I'm not gonna lie, I fangirled a little bit. I was kind of like, oh my god, it's Ryan. So I went up and I was like, how are you doing, man? And then I started singing, and then he was like, he recorded me and sent it across to Jason, and then Jason got in touch with me and said, do you want to be in a band with Giles and Ryan? And I was like, yeah.
Fantastic. So Ryan, what did you do? What were you doing before?
I was a solo artist, and I'd like done covers on YouTube and stuff. And I wrote a song that done pretty well, got in the charts and stuff like that. And that's when I think Jason spotted me. And we started talking. It was nothing about joining a band or that, because I was really determined to be solo for so long. And then I don't know, I think the opportunity came up to join the band, and I thought it's something different. So I'll give it a try, and it's best thing I've ever done.
Sometimes that happens though, doesn't it? Sometimes you have a way that you feel you're going to go, and then suddenly something can happen, and then you change that direction. How about for you, Jake? What was your? How did you get to know the guys?
I jumped straight into the deep end with this because I never really had much experience. I didn't because I didn't post videos or anything like that. But I've always been a singer, always been a performer. But I followed Giles on Facebook from the show, and then he put a post out looking for people for the band. So I put myself forward and I harassed Jason, the manager, to get me. I literally wouldn't leave him alone, like messages like every hour, like I forgot it.
But it worked.
And it worked.
That's a story there for everyone who's looking to be a musician. So Giles, you were on X Factor. So tell us about that.
Well, probably the craziest 6 months of my life, really. Yeah, I mean, I'm so grateful that I went on the show. You know, it was a dream of mine to go on it when I turned 16, and I really, really enjoyed it so much. And I'm privileged because I wouldn't be sitting here today and with these 4 boys no matter what. So like everything happens for a reason.
Exactly, yeah. And when you got together, so how did you get together? So your manager brought you all together. Then what did you do? 'Cause, I mean, it's very difficult. You know, it must be just you were complete strangers apart from media.
We just we all got booked a train into Warrington, and then we just kind of went in this car, and then I was in the back. I remember I was sitting right in the back. And he made me sing. Like Jason made me sing, but no one else had to sing in the car.
I was so shy.
It's weird, a lot of people think it's like really difficult for us to meet up, but we basically love with each other.
We're always with each other.
Always.
And it's funny because when we leave each other, we instantly miss each other, and we have like our own special group chat on Facebook and all that sort of stuff, where we just talk about it.
No one ever talks.
So you've been together for 9 months, is that right? So I mean, that's a relatively short amount of time, isn't it, to be
Don't forget
together?
It's our anniversary on August the 17th.
Fantastic. So
have a party and everything.
Right, tell us a bit about what you're actually doing. So
we've done 3 UK tours, toured with Bars and Melody.
So 3
Pretty
UK
cool.
tours. I mean,
Yeah.
that's incredible. That's
We've
great.
done a lot of like really good artists.
Been all over the place.
It was
Who
like,
have you toured with? No, don't worry.
Well, Nicholas McDonald, Harvey, Bailey McConnell, the Brooks, like just loads of people that, like, do you know what I mean?
Loads of people that done really well on the X Factor and Britain's Got Talent and stuff like that. We've been touring with them and it's been amazing. It's gave us a lot of fun. It's gave us a really good platform. It gave us a good fan base as well.
no, but as well as like doing all that, we were very like rushed into it all. I mean, I'd been on stage before, and obviously like Ryan had done a lot, and so like it was quite hard to like gel as a band. Being a soloist, it's like you want to own the stage all yourself, and it's quite hard to share. Like, but with doing all these tours and all these gigs that our manager have got us, it's helped us gel as a band, and it's so important as a band. I mean, the singing is the easy bit, but it's like actually being best friends. That's what you got to be, and then people can see that on stage, and that's what you have to portray when you're in a band. It's just crazy.
And do you get on as a band?
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to
No,
have to
we
tell me
hate
that.
each other. This is just an act.
I don't even know who I'm sitting next to.
No.
So you've gelled, which is great though, isn't it? Because it needn't have gone like that, had it? Something could have happened. You might not have got on. But so you're going to be touring. So Jake, tell us, where are you going? What's happening? Have you got any dates?
Yeah, we're touring. We're going on the Nest tour, which we're going all around the UK.
The Nest tour, NES.
Yeah.
Okay,
NES
NES. Yep.
The dates have slipped my mind, so
It's in July. No, it's in July. I believe. I've got them here. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you've got them.
July the 24th to July the 31st.
Yeah.
That's your Nest tour. So that's a big tour. But before that, you've got something else coming up as well. You've got
a few gigs,
yeah. You've got the Dapper.
Dappy.
Yeah,
Dapper.
Dappy.
Dappy.
Dapper. I like that.
Dapper and 911. I love that. I'm telling my age now. So that's in May. But you've got quite a lot of gigs, and I mean, you've played with some really good artists. So is this what you thought it was going to be like, Ryan? Because you've just said...
Not as soon as this, I don't think. I
Yeah,
thought it would take a while,
yeah.
but we're getting around really, really quickly, and it's crazy.
Now, why do you think that is? Giles, why do you think...
Well, because I think
Because we have a ginger. Let's
no, it's because we're 4 great lads who have massive personalities, a bundle of confidence, and I think people just sort of latch onto that, and that's what it is.
Got to give credit to our manager for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
definitely. He's kept us grounded, and he's just done so much for us, and like, I mean, it's always like he's behind the scenes, but like. It's crazy because the fans actually love our manager so much. I mean, like, they love him more than what we do. Yeah, and it's funny because somebody brought a poster to our gig and it's wrote, "I'm only here for Jason."
Oh guys, you've got to change that. That's all got to change.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jamie, so you mean you're all together now? Do you practically live together in so to speak? I mean, 24 hours a day.
We're around hotels a lot in like Liverpool, and like we do a lot of rehearsing in Liverpool as well, in rehearsal studios. Like we do put a lot of time into rehearsals, I think.
We also do like fun stuff as well, don't we?
Yeah, we do like we go bowling and stuff.
And do you, which is good though. It's important, isn't it, to have some downtime? And do you write your songs or do you covers? Do you do both?
Well, we're writing just now with really big writers, people who've worked with Madonna and the Saturdays.
We're gonna
things
keep
like that.
those songs back there, so we're not allowed to like play them out and
great.
the
stuff.
stuff that's like cooking at the moment. It's
Yeah.
really
Wonderful.
I like that.
You're gonna have to.
Cooking.
I like that
Send it
word,
off.
cooking.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Jake's good at all this sort of
Oh,
stuff,
you
know,
see,
like
but you're
that
going.
sort
You're
of
going to perform for us now. So you're going to have to do a little song, which is going to be wonderful. So you're going to do "Chasing Cars," cover of "Chasing Cars," which is going to be great. So, guys, thank you so much.
Thank
Wait
you.
there,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
so much.
That's it for today. So we're going to play out with the boys. So come back and join us again as soon as you can. Bye bye.
If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Just show me a garden that's bursting into life. I don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those few words said too much. just lay here? Would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we told before we get too old. Just show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our head. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we told before we get too old. Just show me a garden that's bursting into life. And all that I am, all that I ever was, is here in your perfect eyes. They're all I can see. I don't know it, confused about how as well. Just know that these things will never change for us at all. Yay.